Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Teresa, and I'm really glad you guys decided to join me. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a plan with me and my Erin Condren Life Planner for the week of July 16th through the 22nd. And I'm going to be using a kit today from BrittaniaNicole, and I will run through this real quickly with you. I have hauled this kit in a prior haul, and I will link that up above in an iCard, so you can take a look at it. But this is our first page, which we have our 8 full deco boxes. We've got 4 quarter boxes, our headers, sidebar headers, bottom washi, habit trackers, and I have laid down all of our headers. We have our full box checklists for more quarter boxes. We have 8 of our half boxes. We had 2 sets of page flags, and I have laid those down as well. We have our sidebar boxes, so we've got a Monday through Sunday tracker and a checklist, and then we've got some functionals here, a weekend banner, date covers, which I did put down already, and I use the date dots from Butterfly Planner. We have the cut strips of washi, a 3-heart checkbox, a scalloped half box, 2 scalloped quarter boxes, movie marquee, bill due, day off banner, and a payday banner. We have our little things, some script functionals. We've got 5 of the bow quarter boxes and then some standalone checklists. And that is the kit that I'm going to be using. And I will leave a link to Britannia shop down below in my description box. And I would encourage you to go check out her shop. She has amazing stickers. Clips, we're going to be using these 2 clips from Run with Craft Scissors. Go figure, right? This is her lavender glitter bow, and I thought that just looked really pretty with that. And then we have this beautiful blue paper flower on like an antique clip, and that looks really well with the blue. The washi that I have pulled, I've got 4 here, and I'm obviously not going to use them all, but I have this really cute little skinny washi, and it says summer on it, and it's got different like little summer things. It's got a sun, lips, it's got the glasses, the strawberries, lipsticks, watermelon slices, ice cream. I didn't really have anything that would match this, but this had the glasses, so that's why I pulled that, and the colors were pretty comparable. And then I also have this pink washi here, this blue with the stripes, and then this lavender and white chevron, and the chevron is from here. So I just figured we'd start with these and go from there. So let's get this out of the way and start putting down our stickers. Now I need to figure out a theme sticker. Excuse me. I think I'm going to use this one because it's got the van, it's got the, although this one kind of has everything. It's got the floral, it's got the bikini, it's got the glasses, the surfboard, the van, the palm trees. I don't know, I just like this one because it's bigger. I think I'm just going to use this one as my theme sticker. So that one we're going to do. Let's move these out of the way. So I hope everybody had a great week last week. If you guys have not seen yesterday's plan with me, I'm actually filming this on the 16th. As if you're new to my channel, my youngest daughter, Michaela, was expecting her second baby on the 12th of July, and which is normally my film day, is on Thursdays. But I didn't end up filming because I wanted to make sure I had everything done around the house that I needed to get done just in case she had him. And then I babysat on Friday. She was working from home, but she still needed me obviously to babysit Nolan. So I went over at 6. John dropped me off, and She texted me to see if I was there, and I was like, yeah, I'm out in the living room. And she said, well, I've had a couple contractions since I got up. And I was like, okay, well, that's good. You know, how are you feeling with them? And she's like, they're not really bothering me. So she's like, it's probably just Braxton Hicks. So we just kind of let that go. And then she got up. Well, first, let me just say, Thursday night, she went to our middle daughter, Sabrina's house, and they walked 2 miles. And I said, now, when you get home, go home and take a hot bath. I mean, like, as hot as you can stand it. Because sometimes that can help, like, induce labor. So she was like, yeah, I was planning on it. So I said, just, and then when you get in there, just soak and just really, like, that just didn't cut all the way through in that one little corner. I said, just soak and, just really try to relax your body, and she was like, okay, so that's what happened Thursday night, which Thursday was her due date, the 12th. So then she got up Friday and she came out and was sitting with me, and she was working, and she's like, I'm having more contractions, and they're starting to get kind of uncomfortable, but not enough to where, like I can't talk through them or, breathe through them yet. So I was like, okay, well, Tony, her husband, stayed home too, just in case. So I said, well, it was about 11:30, and I said, Tony, why don't you run me home, and I'm going to jump in the shower, and then if anything happens, you guys can just call me and come and get me. And they were like, okay, that sounds good. So I come home, get in the shower, and then I just had a feeling that, when she started having the contractions, and here's why, because I was born on January the 13th. And this probably means nothing, but I'm just one of those people that I don't know, I just believe in stuff like this. So I was born on January the 13th. When I was born, I weighed 7 pounds, 13 ounces. When Nolan was born, which if you're new to my channel, Nolan is their oldest son. Nolan weighed 7 pounds and 13 ounces. And Friday was 7:13. And so I just had this gut feeling that it was the day. I mean, it was just, and I felt that way even Thursday. I'm like, it's just going to be, it's going to happen tomorrow. Whether it's during the day or, sometime in the middle of the night tonight that I get a call, or in the middle of the night, tomorrow night. It's the 13th is going to be the day. Just because it was like all the sun, everything, like all the stars were aligned. And my mom and I have always said Friday the 13th or in 13 period is lucky for us. So I just had this feeling. It was just the weirdest thing. I think I'm going to put the chevron here. What's our watt? Yeah, it's the bottom washi. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So Tony brought me home, him and Nolan, and so I got in the shower, took my shower, got out of the shower, and heated up some lunch. And I sat down to eat my lunch, and just as I took my first bite of lunch, she calls me, and I'm like, hello, and I knew, at that point. I'm like, hello, and she's like, Mom, I think my water just broke, but I was in the bathtub, so I don't know for sure. And, so she kind of was panicky, and I'm like, well, tell me what happened, and so she told me what happened, that she was in the tub, and she felt a gush. Like she'd had a few really good contractions, and then she felt a gush. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's probably your water. She's like, will you call my doctor for me? They have permission to talk to you, and da-da-da. And I'm like, yep, I will call them and let them know. and see what the next, you know, they're probably going to want us to come in, so make sure you've got, you know. And she's like, I said, have you called Carmen, which is Tony's mom? And she was like, we can't get a hold of her, or no, or Tony texted her, but she's not responding. And I'm like, OMGs. Okay, this is not good, because she was taking no one. So I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well, just keep trying. And she's like, yeah, he is. He's going to call her. And I said, okay. So I said, I'm going to get dressed, because I wasn't even, you know, I just put my nightgown back on. So I wasn't even dressed. And so I said, I'll get dressed. And then as soon as Carmen gets there, you guys just come and pick me up. And she was like, okay. So, oh my gosh, you guys. So she calls me about a half an hour later, and she's like, or texts me and says, we're on our way. And I'm like, okay, are you coming the back way? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to start walking. Because she said the contractions were getting really close together, and they were like really intense. And I'm like, oh man, this is not good. And now she had been to the doctor's Wednesday, and on Wednesday she was 1 centimeter dilated and 50% effaced. So she, I mean, like, the cervix was still 50% there. And she was only 1 centimeter. So, I mean, obviously you have to go from 0 to 10. She was at 1. So she had to go from 0 or 1 to 10. So, and she's like, the contractions are getting really bad. And I'm like, okay, we'll just hang in there. You know, we're going to get you there. So we get to the hospital. They put her into triage. And you know what? I think I'm going to put my boxes down first, because I've been having issues with my boxes overlapping my bottom washi. So I'm going to put my check boxes down first. So anyway, they get her into triage, they check her, and she's 5 centimeters dilated. I'm like, whoa. Alrighty then. So then they checked, you know, they did the amniotic test to make sure her water had broke. Yeah, see how it hangs down? I don't know what's going on with that. I think I need to move my headers up a little bit more. So they did that one, you know, and so they obviously they were going to admit her and move her across the hall to labor and delivery. So we were in triage for about half an hour, and her contractions in there were like really, really intense, extremely, like, I mean, they were over 100, like when they track them, you know, like on the monitors, over 100, and just like bam, 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 back to back. I mean, like, there was no rest in between. And she's like, she's like, I want the epidural. And they're like, yep, we're going to get you one. You know, we got to get you over there, get your blood drawn. Because they have to, I don't know why they have to draw blood or whatever. And there's a bunch of tests they have to run, which takes about 15 minutes to get the results back. Okay. So the labor nurse gets her over there, gets her set up on the monitor, and she's like having like really bad contractions, and she's like, I feel like I have to push. She's like, I feel a lot of, not I feel like I have to push. She's like, I have a lot of pressure down there. And the nurse said, is it like a constant pressure, or does it come and go? And she's like, it's constant. And she's like, okay, well, let me get your blood, and then we'll check you. So this was about maybe 3 o'clock. Her water broke at 1:30. We got to the hospital about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So it might have been about 3:34 when they checked her again. So maybe an hour had passed between triage and the labor and delivery unit. So we get her nurse draws the blood, gets all that taken care of, checks her. She's 8 centimeters, 100% effaced. Cervix is gone. So, and I'm like, what? I mean, like, okay. Typically at 8, if once you hit 6, and if you haven't had an epidural, you're not getting one because you will be too numb to push. But the nurse was like, well, we're gonna, she's like, Michaela's like, where's the, when am I gonna get the epidural? And she's like, I'm working on it. She's like, I got all the blood work sent down, blah, blah, blah. And then she comes in and she's like, the anesthesiologist is down in the OR in a C-section. Well, who's your next anesthesiologist? Where's the next guy? And she's like, he's the only one here on call. What do you mean? You have one anesthesiologist in this whole hospital? Are you kidding me? I mean, like, this is not a small town. It's not a small hospital. It's huge. And you're telling me you only have one anesthesiologist in this building for labor and in the mother baby hospital? What is wrong with this picture? So she's like, well, hopefully he'll be done out of the C-section soon. Well, there's no way. I mean, she was at 8 centimeters, but I mean, it could take a while, I guess, to get to 10, but as fast as she was going, there was no way it was taking a while. So I think I'm going to use, the Chevron? Yeah, I think I'm going to use, well, let's see, because I needed this week header. Excuse me, guys. So I need a this week. Okay. And then we'll go over here. So we're going to do, where's my Monday through Sunday? So the nurse says, she said, I want to put you on your belly or on your hands and knees on a beanbag because I think baby's head is slightly tilted, which is stopping you from dilating to 10, to fully, And Michaela at this point just looked at me and she's like, where's my epidural, Mom? When are they get? And I'm like, they're working on it, honey. She said, and she's like, and the nurse basically kind of just, the doctor, well, actually her OB came in and said, it's not going to happen for the epidural. He's still in the OR. It's not going to happen. And she just looked at me in sheer panic. And she just started crying. And she's like, Mom, I can't do it without an epidural. I can't. And I'm like, honey, you don't have a choice. You have to. I mean, he's coming. Whether you like it or not, he's coming. And I just told her, I'm like, you can do this, Michaela. You can do this. I mean, I was terrified for her. And I mean, I had both her and Kristen by C-section. I mean, I had labor because I was induced for both of them. I never dilated, but so the doctor, her labor nurse, who was absolutely amazing, she really calmed her down, and she's like, honey, she's like, Michaela, you are a rock star and you've got this. She's like, you can do this. And she's like, so she just told her, if you push, and once she got her on her hands and knees on that beanbag, he flipped within 15 minutes and she was dilated to 10. So he was coming. I mean, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. He was coming. So they, you know, she said, she said, I guarantee you're going to push 5 times and he's going to be out. And she said, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to hurt. But she's like, the quicker you do it, she said, the quicker you do it, the quicker it's over. So Michaela was like, she's like, so when you feel like you got to push, she's like, let's just do some little pushes and, you know, let's get him down there. And Michaela was like, so she called for the doctor. Look at that. That's so pretty. So Michaela turned over, like, we got her back on her back because she was on her hands and knees. And I am not kidding you, within, like, as soon as she, like, laid down, she's like, he's coming. And the nurse was like, don't push. She's like, I'm not. She's like, my body's doing it. My body's doing it. And the nurse literally, like, sat on the bed and held her hand up there to hold his head in until the doctor got in there. The doctor gets in there, barely gets the gown and gloves on, and they couldn't even break the bed down. That's how fast he came. I mean, he just bam. Once they turned her over and put her on her knees to get him out of that, to get him to flip, that was all she wrote. And she literally, from the time she started to push until he was completely out, was 1 minute and 30 seconds. And she pushed 4 times. And we had a beautiful baby. It was like insane how fast it happened. I could not even believe it. And he weighed, and his hair, oh my gosh, you guys, he has I'm not kidding you in any way, shape, or form, a full head of hair. Okay. And I will post pictures at the end so you guys can see. I'll post a couple pictures of him and then of the little family of 4. Now, I do track my meals in TV, the shows that I watch. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down. Yeah, I was just like amazed. Like, my kid, I'm not kidding you. My kid was absolutely amazing. Amazing. And like the doctor, when she told them, when she was like, congratulations, and she had tears in her eyes and was like choking up. It was just like, and Chantel, her nurse, her labor and delivery nurse, was just unbelievable. I mean, she was just amazing. It was just perfection. I mean, other than the fact that she didn't get an epidural, it couldn't have been any better. She was literally in labor for less than 12 hours. Her water broke at 1:30, and he was born at, listen to this, he was born at 5:13 p.m. Yeah. Now tell me the stars weren't aligned with that one. Crazy. Just crazy. It was amazing. Yeah. My kid is awesome. I mean, I knew that anyway, but this just really sealed the deal. John said, he said, he said, seriously, she is my new hero. And, oh, Paxton weighed 8 pounds, 1 ounce, and he was 20.5 inches long, and is the sweetest little thing. Well, all my grandbabies are the sweetest little things, but you know, he is just perfect. He did have a little bruising around his like his cheeks and his nose because he came so fast that when he came down, he, you know, it hurt him a little bit, but just a little bruising. Nothing major. Okay, let's go ahead and put some functionals down. Let me go ahead and put my coffee Monday. And then alright, so I do spread picks. So before the pen on Mondays, midweek, and then end of week, so we'll do that. Okay, and then I've got a hump day. Friday. Lazy day. So this is like my cleaning checklist. So I'm going to put laundry there. Grab my functionals. Oh, let me do my wacky holidays. So today is World Snake Day, and they can just keep that right wherever they are. Wednesday or Tuesday is World Emoji Day. And these are from Craft Penguin Planner. Wednesday, it's National Hot Dog Day. Thursday, which is the 19th, is Stick Out Your Tongue Day. That's cute. Friday, the 20th, is Ugly Truck Day. So I guess y'all gotta, if you got an ugly truck, it's time to drive it. Saturday is the 21st, and that is National Junk Food Day. And I know I'm putting some up here, some down here, but I just got to fit them in where I can fit them in. And then Sunday, which is the 22nd, is Hammock Day. Okay. Excuse me. So, And then I am going to use, actually I'm going to use one of these. These are from Butterfly Planner, and I do PR for Melissa. And I have a link down in my description box in my link tree with my discount code, and I have my link for all of the shops along with my discount codes in my link tree. So I do PR for Butterfly Planner. This is Mocha Loves Coffee from the Planner's World, who I also PR for. And I need some more Mocha Loves Coffee stickers. We'll put Mocha over here. And then I also have these from Megan Renee Plans, and I PR for Megan as well. And all the links to those shops are down below. Okay. All right, so then my Erin Condren, which is this one, Plan With Me, goes up today, and I'm going to use this planner sticker from Sticker Monster Co. And I do not PR for them, but I can link them down below as well. And this one is for my Happy Planner, and these are from the Butterfly Planner, and I'm going to use this, I think I'm going to use this blue one. Okay, then we have $2 Tuesday, which the Planner's World does $2 Tuesday, and I'm going to do this Moxie $2 Tuesday banner because I do want to post for that. And put that right here in my to-do. Then we have Washi Wednesday, and I'm going to use one of these as well from the Planner's World, one of these Washi Moxies. And we'll put that there. Then I do comments on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So I do them on the odd days. So I'm going to do one of these from Butterfly Planner for Monday. I think I'm going to do a green. I'm going to do this green. Well, maybe I'll do this darker green. I could do a yellow because the camera's yellow. That's what I'm going to do. And the camera was in the kit. Okay, and then I'm going to use one of these laptops from Megan Renee Plans, and I think I'm going to use the blue one. And then I'm going to use one of these MacBooks from the Planner's World for Friday. Sorry guys, I'm looking for another, I thought I had another set of, oh gosh darn it. I had another computer. Ah, here it is. I think I'm getting warmer. No, it's not on that one. I thought I had it. Yeah. No, okay, well, I'm not gonna keep flipping through there. So I'm gonna use another one of these laptops from Butterfly Planner. And let's see, we'll do a blue. And these, the Butterfly Planner laptops, these are her glitter laptops. She has regular laptops as well. Okay, so then we need to do mail. I check my mail. Well, now I'll be checking it more often. Well, I mean, we check it more often anyway, but I'm going to use one of these Rosies from Party Planner. And then I'm going to use one of these from Megan Renee Plans on Wednesday. Whew, Wednesday's a busy day. And then I'm going to use one for Wednesday. And I'll just put one Saturday, but I'll do, well, it depends. I know I've got some mail coming, so I may, and I'm going to use, I guess I'll just use a black one. Okay. Then I paint my nails. I think I'm going to do my nails tomorrow. Actually, I should do them tonight because I'm chipping, but. So we're going to paint our nails. And these are Moxie painting her nails. And these are from the Planner's World. She does have a full sheet of the Moxie painting nails. But I like to use up my leftovers. Okay, now I am going to be babysitting Adeline tomorrow night. Since I'm not going to be with Nolan. Michaela's off for the next 4.5 months, you guys. OMGs. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Okay, now I do need to check my blood on Friday. Actually, I could go back to Thursday, but I'll just do it Friday. And that, and I'm going to use this quarter box. And we're going to put that right under here by Moxie, or Mocha. Mona Moxie. Okay, and these are the glucometers for like if you're diabetic. I'm not diabetic, but I do take Coumadin because I have a mechanical heart valve. So my aortic valve was replaced. I'm going to use this green one in 2011, and I'm going to put this right here. And I track it, and then I also have to call and report it to my cardiologist so we know how to adjust or not adjust my Coumadin, my daily Coumadin. These gas pumps are from the Planner's World. We get gas on Fridays because John gets paid on Thursday. I'm probably going to go to the grocery store on Saturday, or I should say. It depends if he works. He's been working the last few Saturdays. So if he works, then we won't go Saturday. If he does, we'll go Sunday. So I'm just going to put this, I'm going to put it right here. And these are the Penguin grocery shopping from BrittaniaNicole. However, she has discontinued the Penguin functional stickers. She is going to all hand drawn, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I am so excited for her. I cannot even tell you. And I am not PRing for her anymore, but I still will link her shop, and you will see me using her stickers like crazy because I absolutely love her. I love her shop, and I really, really encourage you guys to please go and check her shop out. All right, so we're gonna do, we'll mop, we'll do floors on tomorrow, and I'm gonna dust. I gotta dust yet today. It's actually like 7:30 a.m. right now. So, and these little dusting Tiggeros are from Butterfly Planner, and these are Melissa's character sticker, Tiggero, and these are hand drawn. And then, Thursday, what am I doing Thursday? I don't think I'm doing anything Thursday. I typically have Tuesdays and Thursdays off if you're new to my channel. I babysit Nolan, which is the one that just had the baby brother, Michaela's son. I babysit him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I usually do my cleaning on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but now I can kind of break it up. So, all right, trash day is Thursday, but I put it out on Wednesday. These Kawaii trash cans are from Happy Cutie Studios, and these are so stinking cute. So I'm just going to put that right there. Are these not the most adorable trash cans? Okay, John gets paid on Friday, so I'm going to put a Moxie, or he doesn't get paid on Friday, he gets paid on Thursdays now. He used to get paid. Okay, we've got a hump day, we've got a Friday. All right, so then I need to film my plan with these. So, I need to do, actually, I'm just going to use that. So I need to film. No, I'm going to put it down. Oops. Oh, jeez. I just ripped that. These script functionals are from Britannia. That makes me so darn mad. And what I'm going to try to do is break up my filming. So, like, I'll film my Happy Planner plan with me here, my Erin Condren here. Well, I was trying to color block, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to put film and edit this day. On Friday, because I'll film and edit both. And then I'll upload on Saturday. And I may, depending on how long it takes to edit, which usually doesn't take that long, but it's like saving everything, and you know, I may not upload, or I may upload one, so I've got one sheet done. Okay, and then you guys, I do spread pics, which I've got camera, so I need to do Sunday. And I am going to use this camera from Megan Renee Plans, and I'm going to do a blue for end of week. Okay. And then, no, I don't think I'm going to use those. Alright, so this is going to be my cleaning list. And again, all the script functional is from Britannia. Got the laundry already. I need to do the kitchen. And by kitchen, I mean like deep clean. Like mop. Sweep mop. Wash down all the cabinets. Dust. And vacuum. When I vacuum, I mop as well. Okay, so there's that. Now, on my habit trackers, I track my meds because I've got to remember to take my Coumadin every day, because if I don't, bad things can happen. And then I also need to track my Instagram and Facebook. So I think I'm going to use this Facebook. And I don't remember where I got these from. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. And then I'm going to use a Loretta Instagram. Yeah, I don't think the Facebook ones are the Happy Cutie Studios. I could be wrong, but it just doesn't seem like it. So this habit tracker is my social media. And that, my friends, is that. So let's go ahead, put my clips, and I will use the leftover, or what's left of the kit, as I need it. So like if I do any of my hauls, my Etsy hauls, any type of filming other than what I've got written down already, I will use the leftovers for that, which I've got quite a bit left. I've got the sidebar headers. I do have a couple. I've got a to-do today and a little thing. Not many of the functionals, but I got that page, my little things, and then the cut strips of washi. And then I'm just going to take this, move this over here. I try to condense, and I'll condense them when I get off camera, but that, guys, is that. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and like I said, I will link Britannia, Sticker Monster Co., and Happy Cutie Studio, Craft Penguin Planner, down below in my description box. The shops that I PR for, which are Butterfly Planner, Megan Renee Plans, and the Planners World, I have them listed, links to their Etsy shops in my link tree in the description box, along with my PR codes for each of the shops. So if you enjoyed this plan with me, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you want to see more of my videos, click that red subscribe that's down below, and don't forget to hit the little bell so you'll get it sent a notification every time I upload a new video. And stay tuned for the end, because I am going to put some pictures of the baby and Mr. Nolan and the new family of 4. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in my next video. And please leave your comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comments section, because I do love to hear from each and every one of you. And as always, guys, from me to you, great big hugs, happy planning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.